Man, it's your boy K Jizzle. You already know, man. It's about that time. Part 3, Coach G. Say, I ain't even gonna talk. I'm gonna give y'all a snippet. Say, check
Those
this
y'all
out
that
right
can
here.
see, and I mean really see, I'm going to be honest with you about something. Your problem ain't about what you go through. Your problem is the truth you have to accept. Yep. That's why you have a lot of pain. Because it's a truth you don't want to accept. Ain't nothing hurting you and you know it. It's a truth you gotta accept. That BFF ain't really your BFF. As long as you are not answering that call, everything's gonna be fake around you. There's nobody like you around you. There's nobody as strong as you, know none of that. And as long as you are not answering that call, you're gonna go through some stuff out here. That BFF is really in competition with you.
Okay. Yeah, it's going down, man. It's your boy K Jizzle.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Rob Rich. It's the Chronicles. We live. Excuse me.
Say, oh man, you all right? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. You know, they
Say,
choked up. You already know.
say, I see why. I don't appreciate him coming on here with that.
Hey, just make a fashion statement.
But we gonna go on. Hey, how was your day though, bro?
Hey, man, I can't complain. Good news. Had some good meetings today, so we steady progressing. How about you?
I'm always blessed. I'm
Oh,
here, so I'm blessed. Might well ask our special guest, Coach G, for the third time.
That's dope.
How was your day today? I was on your live most of the day anyway. So
yeah, me too.
No, it was a day. It was all right, man. It's what we make it, and it's always good. If I got something to do with it, so it was amazing.
Say, I believe that. I believe that cold-heartedly. For real. Say, if you don't know, you should know. You need to get in the comments, get your questions together, because this is not going to be no doggone session. I'm telling y'all, not tonight. I done had
Yourself whatever you gotta tell yourself. Yourself whatever you gotta tell yourself.
not tonight. I got questions. I got questions. Look, I got my phone. See, we ain't even gonna go there today. See, we gonna.
Hey, she say they coming in single file line. Like y'all had it cracking before we even went live. So you know what I mean? They apparently here because they want to hear what he got to say. So regardless
Yeah, they want to see him bust my head.
and this, man, let's just go on to give him the floor, man. The questions is flowing in the comments. By being fair, go right ahead and go on and lead it off since you got the questions. But I mean, he prepared. I already told us.
Oh, I'm okay. All right, Coach. My question is this. My first one, I just wanted to get this one out. Why when I make a comment in the comments, you go on me so bad? Like, why you don't cut me a little bit of slack? I mean, just a little bit. Sometimes, bro, you be making me feel so convicted. I be like, man, I don't even. I'm finna just get out this live today.
Well, it's very simple.
My convictions or my words have nothing, can never touch how you do yourself. And because I know how you do yourself, I got to get on you to protect you from you because you won't do it. So I got to have your back. And if this is how I got to get it done, then so be it. I'm not in the business of feelings. I'm in the business of transformation. You understand what I'm saying? And I lead you to where I protect you at. So if I take you to the waters that you're drowning in, I know how to swim. You understand what I'm saying? This transformation thing is not for the weak and it's not to make you feel good. I'm not here to do that. I'm here to change you. And that's just the bottom line. And because I know how you function and I know how you talk and I hear how you talk about yourself and the things that you say and how you quick to say this, why would I let you get away with it? Why would I let you talk to you like that way? Somebody got to have your back even when you don't. And this is what I'm called to do. So you have met the calling. I'm not here to play. And that means protecting you from you, then so be it. But somebody got to have your back because you want to look at you a certain type of way. Well, I'm not going to let you do that.
Yeah, but okay, but I'm saying I was doing like you said. Okay, you said work on your ego. You know, I feel like I'm doing pretty good with that. I got a few other things, but that ego, I feel like I done got it because I can recognize when I'm finna show emotion and shut down for a second and pick back up and be able to express myself with just words.
Okay.
Yelling, none of that. Kick your none of that. Just
Congratulations. Yeah. It's for the other part you ain't doing. That's where I show up at. So, okay. But again, tell yourself what you got to tell yourself. But that's what it's going to be. Like, it's not like, what do you think it's going to be, dude? This is non-negotiable. Like, this is how I rock. So, no. If you my reflection, you're not going to talk like that. Because we are all one of the same. So, I can't let you talk to you like that. Because, I mean, you're talking about me like that. I'm not going to have that, sir. So, no. You'll be all right. Yeah, all right. You tough. Hey, people get their feelings hurt every day, B. You'll be all right. People get their feelings hurt every day, B. You'll be all right. You tough, right?
I ain't bulletproof.
Give your boy a thermometer. Check on him. He'll be all right. Give your boy a thermometer. He'll be all right. You know what I'm saying?
So what should a person do when things get rough to help them feel better? Because you know I do sometimes do that, but I can bounce back pretty quick.
Let me. So I got to give you the truth. Rough is based off your perspective. It's how you're seeing it and what you're making non-negotiable. So if you tell yourself this is rough, you're going to proceed from a rough starting point. But life is about how you see things. And when you respect that you're not in control of anything, you just here to accept what is so you can get to where you're going. That's what's making it rough. There's some transition that you're trying to resist. That's what's making it rough because you're trying to hold on to an identity that you want to keep to feel safe in. Well, life is about allowing you and letting life show you who you are. Who you were yesterday is not who you need to be today. And when life gets rough, it's because it's ascending you and challenging the identity that you're trying to keep. Well, you're not called to keep that identity. You gotta let it go. And it's okay to be multifaceted. We'll revisit that identity later. But where you're headed in that moment, it's because you're resisting the process. And you lose all the time trying to do that. And when you learn that, it gets easy. I promise you. It gets easy.
I respect that.
Yeah.
I guess for me, my question would be, is it me feeling some type of way? So somebody can say something, and is it all perception? So somebody will say something, and instead of me speaking up about it, that it may make me feel that way, they don't know that they're doing it. Should I speak up on that, or am I just feeling, or am I just taking what they're saying the wrong way, even though they may not even feel like they're saying it in some type of way?
Even if they do say it the way that they said it, it's where you take it to within you. Everything is neutral. Nothing is what it is until you give it meaning, until you take it where you want to take it. A person can say whatever, right? Why would I take what they saying? Now, the person who said it, the only reason why I'm going to take what they saying to mean something is because the meaning that I gave them. which means that they're feeling an expectation from me and it's making me feel a certain type of way. Well, you can only take me to where I need to be met at. You're just a vibration of me. So if you say those words, it's not what they say that makes me the issue. It's the issue that I have in here that makes those words valid. It's not the words that's making you mad. It's the fact that you don't have the esteem necessary to love yourself to where those words can penetrate your soul and get into your mind and you process anything. That's the issue. It's about what you're processing. Because at the end of the day, if I love me, you can say whatever you want to. Because then I'll be wise enough to see you're only saying this for a certain reason. And because I know my value, I know the reason that you're saying this at. So I won't even process that. Because here's the biggest bar. The people that will say such things shouldn't even be in my face. Because what I realize is you ain't got a bunch of people like that walking around talking like this. So how did this person get in my face and able enough to violate or cross a boundary unless there's some level of violation that I'm constantly doing to myself, be it the way that I talk, the foods that I eat, the places that I go to, and the behaviors that whatever displays, whatever everything is about your pattern. So people are only showing you a pattern or a reflection of something because everything is just an illusion. Everything is attached to your feelings. So a person saying something is just them talking. Here's the thing. Why are you around me in the first place? To where those are things that come out of your mouth. Because if that's how you feel, it ain't what you just said that's making me feel a certain type of way. I've been letting you slide for too long. I should have nipped this in the bud a long time ago. You have now created a pattern between me and you. It's not going to happen. So I'm not processing nothing that somebody got to feel about me because to my own self, I will be true. So because I know me and I know my intentions, you're only going by some presentation of some failed situation that they're processing. It has nothing to do with you. It's their deeper sense of ego that you're not providing for them. So why would I respond to what you say? Why are you comfortable to say it in my face? That's the first issue we got. Why are you in my face in the first place? These are words that even come out your mouth in the first place. That's the biggest. So there's your issue right there. Why are they even here? And why are they comfortable to do this? I don't know. That's the freedom, but you have to give yourself permission to do so. I'm willing to suffer whatever consequence necessary to let you know I choose me in all situations. And the people who rock with me wouldn't even worry about it because they are allowed to choose themselves. And we get to have a wonderful experience because you get to be you and I get to be me. But if you got an issue with me, it's because you need me to be something for you. Because if I'm not living my truth, I'm in a character in your story. It's either my story or yours. And I'd be damned if I'm finna be a character in your stories. I don't know what script you wrote for me. Not gonna happen.
I like that. Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? So no, I'm gonna take charge of my own story. I got visions and stuff like that I want to create. I wish I would. So, man.
Oh, that makes sense. Makes sense.
There you go.
See, you wrong. See. As long as we stay in this area, we good.
Oh, okay. Good.
Off the screen, she said, "How do you stop being bitter and get to being better?"
Bitter is from a failed expectations that's lacking acceptance. Because what happens is instead of you accepting the breakup or the situations for what they are, you're looking at other scenarios of what it could have been because you still are trying to wait for that outcome to work. You're not accepting the reality that the outcome wasn't supposed to work. It was only there to expose a deeper meaning of something in you that you needed to work on. When we fall in love, that tends to make us feel better about ourselves. When we begin to hate, it's because they're exposing a version about ourselves that we also don't like about ourselves. So that's what people don't understand. The reason why you bitter is because you still have an expectation for a situation that if they would have acted right, I wouldn't have felt this. Well, they weren't supposed to act right. They wasn't here to be your act right. They wasn't here for you to fall in love. You try to make a permanent decision for a temporary state. Now you got to be okay with that. So what lesson did you learn? You're not finding the lesson. The infection is the wisdom. You're not finding the wisdom on it so the symptoms can go away. Bitterness is a symptom. The infection is lack of acceptance and control. So if you remove the infection, you remove the symptom. Bitter is the symptom. Infection is the lack of acceptance. You dig? That's how you. Well, you know what I do.
Man.
You know what I do.
Man.
You know what I do.
Right? Like
Come on. You got a little parched. I thought I was talking for a minute. Let me.
Oh, okay then.
Man, I was lost right there.
That one kind of set the point right there. That kind of landed.
Yeah, that was really deep. Like that was yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
understand that. I
Yeah.
understand.
There you go.
I
There you go.
understand. How do you stay focused on whatever you're trying to do when like you just feel like you can't make it or you want to give up on what you got going or whatever?
Well, here's the thing. Again, it's a. Do you even have to do what you're doing? Why are you doing what you're doing in the first place?
Hmm.
Is this something that you're supposed to be doing? Are you going against what you're supposed to be doing and you trying to use this and try to have your way and making it a distraction? Because you want to avoid what you're supposed to be doing. You're trying to force this to be what it's supposed to be. Are you accepting what is? Is what you're doing more of a hobby thing when your calling is really to do this over here? And we'll revisit this later. You understand what I'm saying? Because the thing that you want is attached to your identity. So there is no aggravation about something that you're volunteering to do. Why are you frustrated about a goal when we just here to have fun? I'm okay with where I at. The goal is extra, but I'm already satisfied here.
Hmm.
I'm fulfilled here because gratitude keeps me there. So whatever the thing is that I'm trying to do, I only should be just having to be myself to do it. And if I'm not
But
doing that, then I'm being something else.
wouldn't that be like being complacent then?
Ain't no such thing as no. It's about being grateful. It's about let's be grateful, then we move. See, see, if I'm gonna be a coach, I'm not trying to make the people do anything and try to bring the people in. I'm just being myself. And these people are liking who I am because I'm reminding them of who they are. And that's how we vibe. But I'm not trying to do anything. I am me. And if me being myself, I don't want to be in a space where an identity has to be created for me to do a thing. I want to be places where I can only be myself in. I don't want to go in spaces where I got to bring my ego. If I got to carry something with me to go to the event, I'm not going.
Oh.
And so you have to have this mentality. In this stage of our life, we need to only do things that is true to ourselves. So we'll never have to work again. So the thing that you are volunteering to do should be something that should be a passion. Other than that, why are you doing it? Because it may not be your call. This thing shouldn't be frustrating you. You should be having fun with this thing. I have fun with these bars and I'm surgical. You see what I'm
No,
saying?
no, no. Hold on.
So
Hold on, G. I done been on. Come on, man. Yeah, you surgical, but dang, bro.
what? What's the
Like,
issue?
come on, man.
What's happening?
You be
What's
saying
the,
stuff you ain't gotta say on live, bro.
why not? Somebody need to hear it because I'm talking to the general public. They need to
Like,
hear it. Because you may not understand it, but there's somebody back there that's saying, man, I just need the answer. And they too scared to ask the question because they shy. But through you, they find healing. Through your presentation and my words, they find healing. Because I'm being submissive in the space and letting the Most High just do its thing. And so end of the day, bro, I'm not in control of what comes. So so if I'm only able to convict what is divine, that's where your conviction is coming in, the divine. So you're running from the divine words, not G. G just the vessel. I keep telling y'all this. G just the vessel. So hey, I get it. I understand, brother. I get all that. Again, tell your story. But this is what it's gonna be. That's how God works, man. You can't go against it. You only get convicted where the divine sits. That's where your accountability is. Why are you fighting that process? You're making it worse. What happens when you surrender all to your emotions? You submit all to your mind. What happens when you stop fighting your internal battle? There will be no external wars. If you stop fighting what's going on in the inside of you and let you be and be okay with who you are. I want a world. I'm going to tell you something, brother. I want a world where I value me and all of this other stuff. I know what value is. I'm coming with my own set of self-esteem. I'm not going to a space to find me anywhere. I'm bringing me somewhere. And I'm only going to where I see where value is because of how I see me. So I'm not going to go somewhere where somebody's going to be able to mishandle me because I don't know my own value and my own worth. If you, I got now a template that you have to align to see if I'm going to be in this space to let you keep treating me this way. I got value. I worked on me. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not finna let somebody mistreat what I had a silent moment with when I sat with God. No, sir. I'm not going to let you treat me better than how I teach me and how I love me. You're not going to do it. And it's okay. And I'm okay with that consequence. I'd rather be on the curb before I let somebody play with me. It's not going to happen. I don't play by me.
Yeah.
I don't play by, and I'm not going to let, and I don't play about y'all. That's why I show love to everybody. But I expect for you to have the same feeling about you. And the only issue that we have is because people don't love themselves, my words convict them more than it should because I'm treating you how I see myself. And because I love me, I'm speaking to you in love. And it's like, that's not the level that you at with yourself. Where you finna get there, period. Why would I let you stay somewhere? No, sir. No. So I speak to people. If I'm on a level 10 with my wisdom, I'm talking to you like you on a level 10. Whether you function in a level 5, that ain't my business. Get your butt up and get to 10. I'm not gonna let you stay there. No. And go through 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Here you go. But if you can do it with me on a level 10, then you can stay a level 10 for the rest of your life. So there's no excuse. Because it's like a personal trainer. The personal trainer don't make you lose weight. The personal trainer don't get you in shape. You have to tap into something to do that. So if I'm bringing you up to a place that you can catch, then you can do this on your own. You did.
Already.
Tell your story.
She said, Rob, you had to come out your hat. Like she said.
Yeah, he got hot. He was like,
man. I started asking the question. I was like, man, let me get myself together. I thought that was funny that she said.
I'm not ready to go into the other conversation right now.
Let's flow. However you want to do it, I'm here. Let's flow.
Nah, I ain't. I'm talking about the other one.
Whatever you want to talk about, dog, I'm here.
The one that was online. I ain't ready for that.
That's gonna happen. That's gonna happen eventually. You can't. You keep trying to run.
I'm just not ready right now, though.
I get it. It's gonna find its way there. You'll see. Life doesn't come when you ready, my boy. That's what you get it. Yeah, it's a no choice situation when you're doing this thing called life, man. And it just is what it is. But you'll be all right. I'm here.
Man, okay. Shoot. Dog it G. Man, you done messed me up, man. Done knocked me off. I got my questions written in here and I don't know where I stopped it. I just asked one of them then. I ain't even gonna use that. When you said golly.
All right.
Okay. No, cause okay, we gonna go ahead then. Let's go ahead. I don't understand the 14-year-old thing, man.
What you mean you don't understand it?
I'm just saying I thought I was getting better. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think because I think about everything before I move now.
Yeah, but just because you think about everything don't mean you taking the right step with the right thought process. Just because you thinking and doing something don't mean it's right. It's leading you.
If you lay it all out in all the ways that it's supposed to go.
Cool. How's that worked out so far? Your turn.
It's gotten better.
Nah, we don't want better. We need to get there. Why we still getting better?
I'm getting there.
See, I'm getting there and getting there is two different things. See, that's the issue. When you ain't there, you ain't there. Ain't no I'm getting there. You either there or you ain't. Either there or you ain't. So I'm asking you again, how's that worked out so far? Are you there yet?
It depends.
Huh?
It depends.
Okay, then. That's okay. It depends. Okay.
I mean, I feel like I'm there. I'm thankful.
Are you? Because every time I hear you describe you, it's so much other stuff about you that you're not thankful about, that you're not grateful about. And that and the way you have them rants is like the 14-year-old man that you're discovering yourself to be. That's what's going on. And that's what you keep running from. Because like you said, because I'm gonna give you context because these people in here don't know what you're talking about. You discuss
man.
No, that's what we here for. You discussed on that live that you what you had going on and all this and stuff, and I never could understand what was going on. I knew it was something. And you told me you was a preacher's kid. And I said, there it is. There it is. You have a calling that you've been running from, and you've been doing everything you can to suppress that side of you. And you said at 14 years old, you slapped the teacher. And I said, people who have a calling as teenagers always do the most outlandish things just to be accepted by the people that they feel like that they with their peers, because they're trying to run from their call. So you did things completely out of bounds, not because you was mad and all this. You wanted to show your friends that you was down, and you wanted to rebel your call. And you've been rebelling your call ever since. And that's what's going on. You're at tug of war of who you really are. You're not a person that smack teachers. You don't do that. That's not even who you are. You showing out, you trying to rebel against the calling. And that's what's going on. You don't want to be vulnerable and all this because you're trying to protect yourself. Because what did you say on that live? I was 14 years old trying to be a gangster. Well, guess what? You still 14 years old with the mindset of that. That's the only thing that's going on.
Come on.
That's the only thing that's going on. And it's okay to do this. I want people to understand that. You're only talking about revisiting your mind. Your mind is going back to something. You've already survived it. You just don't know it. That's all that's going on. But my man be running. I don't know why it's being so vulnerable, so tough for him. I get it. Why admitting that, you know what? You're right. Maybe it is fear. It's so tough. I don't know. I don't know why, but it just is. It just is. I don't know. And so that's what I tried to tell you. You got a calling that you're running from. And you're doing everything you can because it has to change your identity. And you still see the judgment of 14-year-olds. That's what's going on. And when we 14 with a calling and in the streets and all this other stuff and trying to go against the wheel, we're going to do wild things, and we're going to try to do everything we can to run from it because we're afraid of how we're going to be judged because we're becoming one with God. And that's what's happening. It's the judgment that's attached to him changing that identity is what he's running from. But what difference does it make? Because what he fails to realize is those very same people that are judging you, you have no idea how they really feel about you. They probably waiting for somebody to awaken. God sends you somewhere where the table has already been prepared for you. So at the end of the day, if you're in your conviction state, then your awakening must go ahead. You must go ahead and do it, or it's going to get worse. You're going to start suffering consequences that are out of this world. Everything you touch is going to fold until you answer the call. And that's just the bottom line. Whatever your belief system is, be it God, be it universe, whatever it is, that ain't my business. But you have a calling, and it's having you go back and forth with yourself. And that's all it is. But I'm going to tell you this, brother. You can tell yourself whatever you want to tell yourself, but that's exactly what's going on. That's exactly what's going on.
But I'm trying to tell you, it can't be because I don't care what nobody think about me. I'm good.
Let me help you with let me help you with something. You can't be right and hurting. You can't be right and trying to get there. You can't do both. If you right, listen, if you right, you ain't there. You ain't gonna never get there. If you ain't gonna get there, then you don't need to be right. Everything that I say to you about any form of weakness is processed in you, you reject. That's it right there. That's the reason why you're still trying to get there, because you won't let yourself go there. That's the issue. And your destination in life is your vulnerability that you keep running from. You keep running from. That's your destination in life. And the more and more you keep running from that vulnerability, the more and more you're going to have to find yourself in situations that you can't get yourself out of. I'm telling you what's going on. So you can't say, well, no, that's not it. But then you still ain't got this thing where you want to be. It can't be both. If you don't know nothing, everything is under investigation. If you ain't where you need to be, everything is under investigation. Anything you think you know is out the window if it ain't leading you to where you need to be at that moment. And that's what's going on. You can't talk the way you talk about yourself and then tell me, that ain't it. Well, then, it got to be something else, because you can't hold on. What you know is what's giving you this judgment against yourself. You're critiquing yourself more than anything I've ever heard in my life. And I'm trying to understand why you're doing it. And I'm telling you what it is. You say, well, it can't be that. It is that. Because at the end of the day, there's something about your vulnerability that you're trying to escape. Because when you let go and surrender to a moment, there's something that's going to happen. There's something that's going to tell you that you keep running from. And you keep running from it. That's why every time I say something about you being just a human being, you deny that side of you. I ain't scared. I ain't moving in fear. It ain't this. It ain't that. Okay, fine. I just don't know what it is. I'm telling you what it is. Because what scared, fear, and all of that sounds like to you. You hear weak. And that's what the battle that you're trying to face, because you felt weak inside once upon a time. Why? Because the preacher kid was the Lone Ranger. And that's why the preacher's kids are, because the preacher's kid couldn't get his point across, because who was he gonna tell it to when he's in an environment where he can't run here, here, and here? He has to surrender to himself. So he has to act the fool to get attention. Like, put his hands on teachers. Tell yourself whatever. But I'm telling you what this is. Bro, you know who I am. You know what I do. You know what I do. We've been established that I was surgical a long time ago. You know what this is. But hey, tell yourself whatever.
And you got plenty of support, bro. Like,
that's the thing that's mind-blowing. You're talking to a man that made that same decision and became the man that you respect. But that very same man is telling you his method, and you're denying it. But how you think I got here? I had to be honest with myself and say, hey, man, this is what it is. You've been running from that call because you felt this. There was a fork in the road where I was trying to find an identity. Do I go this way or do I go this way? And I chose the street route. Because at the end of the day, I was trying to run from the call, because what teenagers understand that? They get you picked on. But it wasn't until I got older, guess what happened? When I tapped into my calling, the very same people that I thought would judge it be the very ones that inbox me and say, bro, I really needed that. Keep going. That's when I realized, wait a minute, these people going through something too. God prepared the table for me. I just had a stadium of people sitting in the audience. They were just waiting for me to come on stage. And the more and more you're denying this, you're denying the audience members. So of course things is going to start looking a little rough for you, because these people sitting in the audience waiting for you to accept the call. But you don't want to do it because you want to stay you. Got it. You can't complain about where you at. If you want to keep this, you got to keep this that come with it. That's the game. You don't get to get something new by staying something old. It don't happen that way. It just don't. It just don't. It just don't. And if this is life, I don't give a damn what the world say. You got to say, I'm doing this with or without a person. When I answer to the will of God, I said, I will go on anyhow by myself, whether somebody is with me or not. God, I don't know if a group of people can come with me, but I'm going to go alone. And God had to show me, prove it to me. I'm going to take this person away from you, this person away from you, this person away from you, and this person away from you. Are you still faithful to what you told me? Absolutely right. And look at where I'm at. I'm trying to tell you, I'm talking to you on your platform, brother. Do you understand what I'm saying? And you have to be willing to do that. And you got to be okay with who has to go and who gets to stay. And it just is what it is. Whatever is attached to you will grow with you and will win with you. But you got to be okay with the consequences of saying, God, I will go anyhow. Lead me and I will go. Whatever your belief system is. And that's how it has to be. And it's non-negotiable. And that's just that. Like, you see what I'm saying? But brother, you can stop running. It is, ain't nobody judging you. It's cool.
I mean, I don't feel like I've ever been running.
Yes, you have.
I mean, back in the day, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, yeah. But now I ain't been running. I'm chilling. I'm out the way.
You out the way and you chilling because you have settled where you ran to. That's the difference. You settled where you
be by myself now. I used to want to be around people.
But listen to that. I want to be by myself. I don't want to be around people. Now, does that sound like somebody that's at peace with themselves and with the world, or peace with themselves? Or are they saying this is my answer to what the world has given me? So I'm going to be by myself because this is what the world has taught me to be by myself. Do you hear how you're describing your thing of isolation and peace? You're responding to the mistreatment of life and you found somewhere to hibernate to. That's the difference.
I mean, I'm outside.
Tell yourself whatever, but you know exactly what I'm saying. You know exactly what I'm saying to you. It's okay. You know exactly what I'm saying to you.
Coach, I know I understand what you're saying. I really do. I seriously do. But I'm just saying, I ain't hiding. You know what I'm saying? I used to want to be in the in crowd, so I try to keep myself in the in crowd. Now I don't want to be in the in crowd. It's not exciting like that no more.
You made a right down a road and you're on that same road. I don't care what the road looked like in the beginning and what it's looking like in the end. It's the same road. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's all that is. It's the same road. Whether you like it or not, it's the same road. So you don't get to find deliverance in the road that you made the wrong turn on in the first place. You got to turn back around and go back against everything. Whether you like it or not.
You just take a right.
And then go where?
Go another route to
That started off going, leading you where? The wrong way. So you finna break off to a road that's already attached to the wrong way. So we finna be further in the wrong way.
I have turned all the way around and went the other way, though, coach.
You pulled your car over to the side of the road. You pulled your car over to the side of the road. You riding by the same middle fingers that you put up on your way down this road. Now, them same people is on that same road as you roll back around. Now they got their middle fingers up, and you don't like it. It's okay. This is what it is. Life is only about your perception. You ain't got this much war that you think it is, dude. Tell me something that ain't got nothing to do with what you're telling yourself that's hurting you. Tell me a situation that's hurting you that ain't got nothing to do, that is excluded from what you're telling yourself about the situation. And you'll see who your real problem is. Everything is neutral. Nothing exists the way you see it. It's just the situation. You decide where you take it at, and you decide to hold yourself down. You're doing this. Not everything is neutral. And everything is about your internal dialogue and your self-conversation. But what? Everything is neutral. Nobody's making you mad. You had low self-esteem that was already, so the mad showed up in the presentation. Nobody is disrespecting you and you're responding to it. No, because of your lack of self-respect, you feel disrespected because of your presentation. I tell the people all the time, your faith ain't being tested. Then all this, your faith was low there, so this is what's showing up because of your level of faith. That's how life works. How you see you is what the presentations of show outside of you. That's why everybody is your mirror reflection. You don't change the mirror, you change the clothes. If you don't like what you see, you don't change the mirror, you change outfits. And that's the bottom line. But you keep wanting to change the mirror and say, nah, I like the way I look. You're going to make that mirror say you got that shit on. Okay, then. That man said, I brought this outfit. I know I look good. Hell no. That's what you're doing with life. And you look at it and say, nah, it must be the mirror. And you all in Burlington and all these other places to get new mirrors. You just spend almost $500 on mirrors with the same outfit. It's okay to say you ain't got it on. Take it off. That ain't it. Man. Take it off. But you want to keep changing mirrors. Oh, okay, then tell yourself whatever. But you ain't got it on, sir. You ain't got it on. That denim jacket do not go with your windbreakers. It just don't. Change it. Yes, man. All right, tell yourself whatever, though.
I like that. I like that.
Tell yourself whatever.
Rob, ask them a question or something, man.
I'm reading the questions in the comments, watching them pop up there. They getting after it. She said, how do you explain going back down the same route? And can you get, like, go in depth? Because you said, he's going up the route. You have to go back and be able to face that.
When you turn down that road of the decision that you make, and you start heading down that road, and you don't like what you see, when you turn back around, you got to ride back past the very same things you saw on the way there. It's like a U-turn in real life. The same houses will be on a different. You got to ride by the same cars on your way back. And you got to ride through the same smoke that your car created. So whatever BS you put on the way there, you got to deal with the smoke on the way back because you created it. It came from your car. The issue that people have is this, though. You're not the same vehicle. And that's the problem because there's a median in the middle of this road. That's the issue. Because what we do is want to get out the car because it looks familiar and then get back in the car because, no, that's me. See, they trying to, no, you're in a whole different vehicle. They don't know what car you in and your windows is tinted. But that Buick that you had and now this Charger that you got are from two totally different people. You're just riding by to look at the accidents of life. But what we do, we park the car, get out. That's such and such right there, and blah, 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 because we can't let something go. And because we feel like we change, we think the world's supposed to accept it. It's okay for the world not to. You got to be okay with whatever outcomes because of the decisions that your vehicle made. And if these people choose to charge you for the skid marks that you put in this street for hauling tires, so be it. It was from your car. But they have to find that driver of that car first because I'm in a whole nother car now. That's what happens. You got to ride by the same smoke that you created. And you got to be okay with whatever the situations look like. Because it came from your car. Charge it to the game.
I like that.
It charges to the game. That's life. And it's okay. That's the same houses, same people, same pond, same all of this. It's okay. But you gotta be okay with it now. You gotta be okay with it.
What would you say to people who like just get complacent and just stand in the same thing? Some people don't want growth. Do you consider growth, I don't know, emotion or something that's just in you, or is people who want to grow something else? So what would you say to the people who just like, I'm just comfortable being right here, I don't have
What's up?
or to be better or whatever the case may be?
Okay, well, they can stay there if they want. But guess what? You can say you don't want to move out your house, but that hurricane and that flood is going to knock you out their house. Stay there. That flood is on its way, though, whether you like it or not. They done gave you a disaster warning. You better move, but stay there and keep your house then.
When it cool off.
That's what people don't understand. You got to move. That water's coming. They did an emergency evacuation. Stay there. You can stay there all you want to, but let's see how long you stay in that house when that water comes. That's what people don't understand. This is how I coach. I let you make your own decisions. When you say, no, it ain't this, it's because of this. Okay, but stay that way then. Stay that way.
That's
you understand what I'm saying? And
yeah.
You're going to make a decision when that water move you. And I can't get mad about what you choose to do with your life, because if you care, you get your butt up out of there, but stay there. But when you're ready to change, when you're willing to change, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When you make the decision that you're ready to change, everything you're looking for will start to show up because you made the decision and you were serious about
it. I can attest to that one. That's testimony for me. So
yeah, that's exactly how it go. The moment that you made up your mind and said, you know what, I'm ready to change, everything just started opening up for you. But it took a lot of accountability and you looking at yourself and having random conversations with yourself and say, dang, I didn't know I did that. I ain't know I talk like that. Dang, I did that. But guess what? Then it became smooth selling. So they want to stay that way, stay that way. But be okay with your outcome too now.
Fair enough.
So there it is. That's what people don't understand. So it's all good.
They wrong. They wrong up in here.
Yeah, I love them comments, man. I love it.
I don't. They roasting me. I can't.
Supporting you. They've been like,
that's we got people. That's my them, man. That's the unit, man. That's the unit, man.
Yeah, they've been saying safe place. We got you, we support you, like for real. Like they've been. That's why it's been all love in there. Ain't nobody been like, dog, don't. No, it's been like, bro, we got you.
But see, this is what we create. Whether it's a reflection of the leadership or not. And this is why I'm not so judgmental on people. If you show people grace and mercy and appreciate and accept people for who they are, you get this from people. You meet this side of people. We all got a side of us that we don't want people to see. But if you show people grace and mercy and accept them for who they are and not try to change them, but love them where they act, this is what you see. And you got people in here who their own family members don't get to see this side of them because their family members is treating them a certain type of way. And then they get with me and alive and they feeling comfortable and safe with me and accept it. And I'm over here telling their story and narrating it for them. And this is what you get. They've been this the whole time. They just looking for, you got to respect the fact everybody can't do this thing on their own. Some people just need to come somewhere and be a part of the union. So this is your church right here. You understand what I'm saying? That's the real meaning of fellowship, is when we sit amongst each other and nobody is allowing nobody to be down on each other. Everybody's on the topic. Man, do you know what that does? And that makes people say, you know what? I'm going to choose me. Coach G told me to choose me. Them people in that live told me to choose. You know what? I said no. And be okay with the outcome. And come straight to me in the live. Coach G, I told somebody no, and I felt great. And here I am. Congratulations. You see what I'm saying? That's what we do. We move as a unit. Each one teach one. So I'm not doing nothing no different with y'all than I'm not doing with them. You see what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about women who don't take accountability. The women with me take accountability. The women in my life take accountability because it's how you give it to them. It's not about judgment. It's how you deliver it. Make a person feel good, preparing for it. Like a chiropractor. I got to have a conversation with you before I crack your neck. I got to get you looking this way for me to do this. It's the same thing you do with people. You got to build them up with their own ego, give them accountability real quick. Then they ain't expect it. But then finish it off with reassurance by saying, players mess up. You're a human being. I get it. Okay, damn, quit trying to be right. It is what it is. You got it wrong. Okay, adjust. Let's move. You know what that makes somebody say? You know what? Maybe it ain't as bad as I'm making it. He right. It's how you do things. You can get the best out of anybody. And if I can't get the best out of you, you finna get the hell on.
Uh,
Yeah, I
like that. I respect.
I understand. I mean, I'm just saying. I ain't saying y'all jumping on me. It's just
They jumping you. That's exactly what's happening. My crew don't play. They jumping you. They jumping you. this
yeah,
is
it's
happening.
all love, but
Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. You're experiencing this. It's happening, guys. It's happening.
I don't be doing nothing.
They
I
say
get it.
it's all family. They support you, so they
Yep.
jump with positive vibes, though. Little rays of sunshine.
Yeah.
See, I can't right now. I can't say my words right. He done messed me up. See, I be online. I could text it. Maybe it's because I ain't in front of him. You know what I'm saying? I can't say.
No, I get it. I get it, man. I get it. I get it.
Because he done.
That's a safe space I want you to get to, brother. Because you at war with yourself. And I just want you to stop.
I don't get how I am.
You know what's funny? In my face, you this. In your text, you should hear how you talk about you. It's your reflex. You reflex. I ain't as strong as you, coach. I saw that and I said, I'm gonna get on it.
I'm not. No, I'm not as
When
strong
did you
as
get this idea that you're not as strong as me? It's about a conversation that you have with yourself. What are you talking about? You think I'm strong because of the girl? I said I decided to choose me and it was non-negotiable. Period. That's the difference between me and you. I chose me. When I realized I'm the only one paying my bills. I'm the only one raising these kids. I'm the only one taking care of my grandson. I'm the only one handling this thing down. I'm the only one that said, God, yes to your will, yes to your way. I'm the only one that decided to go through whatever I had to go through to make the change. I'm the only one walking around here with accountability. I wish the hell I would give a damn how somebody feel about me and I had to go through all of that. Are you kidding me? The very same places that you don't want to be vulnerable at is the places I was forced to go through. I wish I might get to a place and care what somebody think about me and all this other stuff. Are you kidding me? No, the difference between me and you, I made a decision for me. I don't give a damn what the world think about me. But because I love me, they love me because they're reflections of me. Why? Because how I make them feel is how a reflection of how I make myself feel. And that's why they like me. And that's why we get along. And that's why I'm able to kick flavor to kids, women, and men. I'm something that men and women respect and kids say yes, sir, to. Even when I say just call me G, they say yes, yes, sir, Mr. G. They call me Mr. G, dude. They can't help but respect because it's love. I don't come in here trying to be their daddies and all this. Show love. And that's how we do it. But we plays no games when you violate. None. So yeah, it would be demonstrations made on all levels. So it just is what it is. But I made a decision to say, I'm going to do this anyhow. Whether people with me or not, whether I have to do it by myself, whether I got to cry every night, whether I got to throw up every day, I'm still going to do it. That's the difference between me and you. So when you say you're strong, you're saying that you're strong because you're able to stand on something. I stand on something. I keep my word to me, so I don't give a damn how somebody feel about me. I tell myself what I'm going to do every day, and I do it because I love me, and I'm going to honor me that way. If I say I'm going to the gym in the morning, I'm taking my butt to the gym because my word is my bond to me. There's a difference between me and you. I ain't giving down. I ain't make no agreement with nobody. I love me. And because of that, I can't get you to be loyal to me and all this stuff if I can't be it for myself. If I'm telling myself we're going to lose weight, we're going to go on a diet, we're going to do this, then I want somebody to be loyal to me and I'm still eating Debbie cakes and Snickers bars and all this because I don't respect myself enough. So I got to be okay with how you treat me because of how I treat me. So if I don't want you mistreating me, then I got to create a value that shows that I'm not to be played with or mistreated because the value is here. I don't demand, I command. I keep saying this. I don't demand respect, I command respect.
I'm saying from a point like you're stronger as in when certain situations come up, you know what I'm saying? You don't, you know how to react to them. I'm all the time. I don't know how.
Because you're not willing to suffer, to take the consequences. You be yourself and be okay with what the outcome is. I'm going to choose me regardless because if I'm not choosing me, that means I'm choosing you. So I'm going to help you win while I lose. It's only two of us in this space. If I don't do my thing, I'm doing your thing. Why in the hell is two on one? It's two you, none my way? Why? Think about that for a second. If me and you are in the space, if I'm not choosing me, I'm choosing you. If I'm not living my truth, then I'm a character in somebody else's life. And I got to be okay with the character or role I got to play because I didn't pick the identity that I said that I wanted. You got to be okay with whatever uniform they give you because you're not coming in with the identity for yourself. And that's the bottom line. That's how this works. So if it's two of us in this space, why am I feeling guilty about making it 2-0 your way? You get the best. So I'm gonna choose you. You choose you. Who choosing me in this space? So why would I care what you think? At the end of the day, you want me to stop thinking about me to think about you. Why would I care about that? And why would I be? Oh, what? Oh, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Think about that. If I'm not choosing me, that means I'm choosing you. No. And if you get mad about me choosing me, then that's when the conversation's end and we ain't got nothing else. You see what I'm saying? Because why are you that selfish? No, you can't find what you're looking for here. Those people don't understand. And you got to make that decision. So I'm willing to suffer whatever consequence. I'm trying to figure out why on God's green earth, if somebody put me in a situation where I have to negotiate whether I'm going to choose me or you. Why? Because the only person that hold me down is me. I didn't put you in that situation. My job is to be in places where I treat how I want to be treated. And if I'm treating you how I want to be treated, then what the hell is this BS you doing right here? What's this you doing right here? Because I don't treat people this way. So I'm going to let you go on about your business. That's what you have to stand. And it's non-negotiable. And it's
I don't
okay for you
think
to
I'm
pay.
fooling about here, man.
Your block, the square that you got to stand on, the cement is still wet. It's okay, but it's concrete. It will dry. So it's gonna be hard at first to stand on it, but it's concrete. It'll dry. Then you can stand on there, and then we pick a whole driveway of concrete of business that we gonna stand up. And guess what it wind up being? My yard. And after I leave out of my yard, then life is no longer my business. I only care about the driveway that I built because it's my yard. So when people ask me about something somewhere else, I don't know. I'm standing on my driveway because that ain't my business.
Right.
The end. Tell yourself whatever. You hear what I'm saying? Bro, I'm gonna get you right on this. Look, I put this turban on for a reason. I'm gonna get you right before this thing is over with.
Man, I'm right. I'm right.
It's not that it's right. It's just you keep talking yourself out of you being right by the way that you label yourself. You don't understand. Words are vibration. And whatever you say, you're going to have to live. So when you say, I'm getting there, that's to suggest that you don't like where you at right now, which means you're not grateful for who you are, which means at the end of the day, you're going to keep struggling. It ain't no I'm getting there. You are there because there is only your perspective. The day you say you made it is when you say you made it. There is no destination of making it. It's when you say you made it. You're only in a storm because you said you was in a storm. It's only a bunch of thoughts and you trying to be controlling and you in your feelings and you don't know what's happening. That's when you call it a storm. I'm going through something right now. No, you're trying to control something. You're not accepting what reality is. Because if you was in control, you picked this life to be the exact way that you did. You picked pain and stuff like this. If you was in control like you think, and if that's the case, if you pick this, then be okay with your process. But if you didn't pick this level of pain, then surely you need to get to a submissive state and say, have your way, whatever that is, whatever you believe in. So stop speaking in this future tense because the future don't exist. Only the now does. So if you say, I'm trying to get there, well, guess what? Well, where are you at right now? Because it seems like to me you arrived. I don't come on podcasts with people that haven't arrived. Don't you get it? I keep telling you this. So why are you future talking who you have became today? No, sir. Life is not, there is no future and past. There's only a bunch of now. And if you ain't going through something now, then you ain't going through nothing. If you ain't in anxiety right now, you don't have anxiety and you don't suffer from it if it ain't happening now. Because this is the only truth that exists. You never lived in the future. You never lived in the past. You only lived in the now. And this is the only thing that matters. So who are you right now? Everything is okay right now because that destination is not necessary right now. So you are where you need to be. So stop saying you trying. You're there.
Oh, me.
You're going to get right for this over with. I keep trying to tell you this.
I told you I got it. I really do. it ain't that easy to just change your
There you
affirmations.
go. There you go. There you go. You said ain't that easy to change what?
No, I'm saying it's something that you do at all times. You know
What
what I'm
makes it
saying?
hard?
Like,
What makes it hard to change it then? What's the fear? Watch it, watch him. What's the fear?
9:01 p.m.
What's the
it's
fear?
9:01 p.m.
What's the fear?
Uh, I don't know.
You do know, and you don't want to go there. What's the consequence you don't want to face for changing?
It
What's
ain't
the?
no consequence.
It
What you
is.
mean?
See, you see that right there? Anything that got something to do with fear, consequences, you happen to be weak in any way you defend. You will not let you be vulnerable, and that's your issue. Because you keep telling yourself you are so afraid to be something because you feel like you're going to be judged as that. Because you see, I'm going to tell you what happened. Something happened where when you show love, you got violated or crossed or betrayed or something. And you don't want to show that again because you don't want that reality because you didn't process that right. I don't know what it is, but you had some type of backstab or betrayal happen or somebody did you dirty when you either spoke your mind or wanted love or showed vulnerability. They crossed you the worst way. And you've been fighting from that position ever since. That's why you won't let yourself be scared. You want to stay in control and under that. You want to stay in control. It's something.
I ain't in
Something happened.
control of nothing.
What happened? What
I'm not in
happened?
control of nothing.
I know that's right. What happened? What happened, bro? Who
Nothing.
who backstabbed you, bro? Where did you show vulnerability and show love and you got double crossed or violated or done wrong or moved on from him? Where did you show love and you got stepped on because of it? Where?
Oh, you talking
Look
about
at
that
it.
other? Oh,
Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. He on the ropes now. Found it. Found it.
yeah, but but that's different. That's
He on the ropes.
totally different.
He on the ropes. He on the ropes. What was it,
That
bro?
was
That
different.
that broke your heart. What was it that broke your heart? Come on.
That
What
was
what
different,
what broke your heart, bro? What was it?
bro. That was different. That show. That was
What?
somebody that I had been messing with for a long time. We had done dirt together, everything. We had done a lot of stuff. And for him to do what he did, knowing that I was trying to do better, yeah. I ain't even
That right there. And
mm-mm.
that's why you don't want to show no more weakness. Because that violation. If I don't do anything, I shoot half-court shots and they all nick. I don't miss nothing. I told you. I knew it was something. You got violated. And that you don't want to show weakness because you still have the mentality of being double crossed when you're not even in those arenas anymore in life.
Now I'm picky. I'm picky who I let in my circle now.
You ain't got to have no shapes around you, period. You ain't got to do no hula hooping.
I
What I'm
know.
telling you is that's what's going on. And that's why you don't want to show no form of weakness because that violation is telling you that you're weak and you trying to run from it because you're trying to figure out why would this nigga cross me like this? And you've been trying to defend that position ever since then. And that's what's going on with you. Not realizing that that position has already been taken care of.
Man, I ain't even worried about old boy.
It's not
I
about
mean,
old boy. It's not about old boy. It's about the identity of betrayal that wasn't healed properly. It's your identity. Nothing in life is what it is. It's only identity. Everything is about identity. Please hear me when I'm telling you. You're suffering through an identity that anytime that story you just told right there, that means you still that man. You still functioning from that man. Because if you could tell me that story and don't have the wisdom attached to it, you still suffering from his reality. And this is why you won't be vulnerable. There's another part of you that you haven't healed from that got you looking at the way you look at the world. There's a version of you, of lack of you being accepted. It's so many different identities they're functioning from, and they all got different perspectives. And they're creating the DJ that you became. There's something that you keep telling yourself.
I'm about to tell let me see if I can Tyra Doll. He's my coach. Let's not start that. We not gonna start that.
Yeah, but see, here's
Okay?
the thing. I don't go through all of this with them because they are answer. You ain't answering. They don't give me no hope. I gotta pull teeth with you. I don't gotta do that with them. Because they already know wherever I lead them to, I protect them too.
I know what I'm saying. I don't get it. I thought I am. I thought I am a vulnerable person. I give more insight than I've ever gave.
You said thought. Okay, you was wrong. Okay. You were wrong. You see what your issue is? You see why you want to be right? Because being wrong gets you violated again. That's why you need to hurry up and be right. Because if I'm not right, I'm exposed and I'm finna get got. So let me go ahead and be right so I can go ahead and close this up because I'm trying to prevent what may happen. That's what's going on. That's why you want to be right all the time because you do not want that vulnerability of something coming. That's why you always want to protect yourself and say you're not weak and all of that because you don't want something to come.
Something always coming, man. Something always coming.
Now we're finding. Now you're talking. Now you're defending.
I always talk.
Come on, listen to what I'm saying. Look at what you just casually said. Man, something always coming. That perspective right there is why you won't be vulnerable because you think something is always coming and you don't realize nothing is coming. You're only attracting what you believe is going to be. So when you say something is always coming, you are absolutely right. Something is always coming. Not understanding what's coming is based off how you see what came.
But I'm always ready. I'm always ready. I'm ready for whatever.
Ready, but why you gotta be ready? Why are we ready for? What are we positioning ourselves for, Donatello? Well, you over here think you're a Ninja Turtle? What are we doing? You over here positioning yourself for what? You ready to fight? What is going on with you, man? He been ready to fight something. Good grief.
I'm not. I promise I don't fight at all no more.
But I get it. But why is your life catered to always on the defense, the block? Why? There's a whole world that exists where you ain't got to do none of that.
It don't. Like most of the time, I don't say nothing. I don't really. I gotta fool with you. If I don't, you won't get a peep out of me.
So what are we defending ourselves from if that's our philosophy? Why can't I be vulnerable to that philosophy then? If I ain't got to deal with you, I ain't got to deal with you.
Okay, coach, why I gotta be vulnerable?
Because you're suffering for you.
I'm not suffering, coach. I'm Gucci.
You hear him? You hear him, Rob?
I'm back listening, man. I'm just.
You hear him, Rob? You hear him? You hear him? He's something else, ain't he?
Coach, I'm Gucci. That's
okay,
what I'm trying to.
Gucci, I mean, like Fendi, Louis, whatever you are. I'm telling you what's going on. I'm telling you what's going on. But you tell your story. Okay, you Gucci. Okay, well, I'm Nike. So whatever.
Man. See, come on, man. See.
You go right on the head, sir. Tell your story.
I understand what you're saying. I do. I understand. It's just
See, let me. So let me tell you what happened at the dojo that I run. Being that I'm sensei, look at my students. Look, you see how they flow. You see, they all black belts now. You see what's going on? Look, and they already knew how to fight. They just got trained the right way. Look at.
Coach, come on, coach. Every now and then we get some straight white belts up in there, though. Sometimes I be on the live and you be beating them up like you do me.
But guess what? They got yellow belts because they took that ass whooping.
Coach, didn't you say you can fight? Don't nobody want to take no whooping.
What? But who's getting? Is you getting whooped or are you getting taught something? Are you getting trained? You gotta get hit in the face to know to keep your hands up.
Right. So
are you getting whooped or are you getting trained? That's the part you're not seeing because you don't believe in pure intentions because of betrayal. And that's why you're battling. I don't have to believe in pure intentions. The only person I need to trust is me. I don't care about all that other stuff. I don't trust you with what? You're a human being who have the right to do whatever the hell you want to do. So you don't owe me nothing. You don't owe me nothing. And it ain't fair for me to hold an expectation for you that you don't know that you're fulfilling. It's my internal processing that's going on. It ain't got nothing to do with what you can fulfill. And it's okay. Nobody owes me nothing. Nobody owes you nothing. And it's okay. Regardless of what.
I mean, I understand.
People are allowed to be themselves. If they violate y'all verbal agreement, then so be it. But this is the consequence for your violation. In the end, I ain't gotta wish a nigga would. I just wish a nigga would. I ain't gotta worry about what's about to happen. This is what's gonna happen when that happens. The end.
Man.
And we're gonna go this way because one thing I learned about life: one leave, five come. Or like my friends say, one leave, three come. And it just is what it is. What is you talking about?
I just, man. Okay.
Oh me, oh my.
Okay, coach, I got it.
I get you, bro. I get you. But I'm the only reason why I can speak with so much authority and so much certainty is because I'm living the reality of that.
But
Wow.
I got you though.
You got anything else coming up? So you got a book, you got any promotions coming up?
I have a webinar coming up May 5th.
Thank you, G.
Called emotional maintenance, where I teach you how to reprogram your emotions and help you understand your emotions and take you to your vulnerable places and then protect you and bring you out of them and teach you how to take yourself there and get out of it. Teach you how to maintain your emotions. Always remember, emotional intelligence and emotional maintenance are two different things. One is about the components, knowing the components, and the other one is about preventive maintenance. You understand what I'm saying? Knowing the car is knowing the tires, spark plugs, and wires. Knowing how to work on the car is knowing to change that oil, change them spark plugs, pay attention to them tires. One is maintenance, one is intelligence, one is prevention, one is knowing, one is knowledge, one is wisdom. See, knowledge is how something works. Wisdom tells you how to keep it working. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what my stuff is doing in the bathroom, in the shower. That's what my stuff is doing. It's teaching you how to do something.
Fair enough. Where would they be able to find this at? I know most people know, but just for those
the link tree on all my platforms, be it YouTube, not YouTube, be it Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok. And so, or you could type in Linktree / Mr. Don't Play without the O, MRDNTPLAY 83, or I think it's 83. But yeah, you can go on there. But if you own my platforms or whatever, just hit that Linktree and go to emotional maintenance webinars. You can use
it. I gotta get in one. I might have to get a session.
Nah, bro, like you got to be willing to do this though.
I am.
Are you?
Yeah. I mean, man, I put forth the first step of which was like I didn't want to. A lot of people I didn't want to cut out my circle, and I didn't have a choice. I had to. If I wanted to level up, I had to. So that was my first step. And shoot, I've been moving ever since.
Okay. So what's the issue?
Ain't no issue.
Yes, it is. What's the issue?
Ain't no issue. You said my issue might be.
You have an issue within yourself that you're not saying out loud. There's something that's bothering you. Is it because you had to make that decision is what's bothering you and you feel alone?
Hell no. Boy, see, oh, Lord, forgive me, Lord.
See what he want to protect. See what he want to protect. What does alone mean for you? Somebody abandoned you. Who abandoned you? You see what you keep trying to protect? Vulnerability. You keep trying to protect. What happened? Somebody abandoned you.
Nah,
Yeah,
nobody
yeah. Somebody
abandoned me.
rejected you or abandoned you. Somebody, you behind the scenes had a hell of a breakdown one day, and you've been trying to protect it ever since. Because when you hear me say something like that, it's almost as I saw your breakdown, and you trying to protect it and defend it. So you think I can spiritually see exactly what it is you went through. So every time I say something about you being alone, and this, oh, because no, yeah, you had a breakdown for real. When you say it was a I ain't scared to be alone. Yes, you is.
Oh
Yes, you
no,
is. Yes, you
no,
is. Because it's what
I'm.
alone tells you. It's what alone tells you.
I like being alone because I
Okay.
find out who I am.
Do you, or do you find out who you don't like because of who you are? You find
That
that you
too.
yourself and get mad about, oh, you know what? I don't like this. You just
No,
turn into,
I get mad at the things that I realize that I made mistakes in.
is they mistakes or are they decisions? And
Choice.
are you entitled to do that?
They were choices.
And for you to get upset that you made those decisions, guess what that means? That means you have matured. It's called maturity. That means you're growing up. Because if you saw that the same, that means you're still the same. You need to change your verbiage. So if you got a problem with how you see things, that means you have matured. You see how your wording just changed? You see what happens when you change your wording? You matured. You're supposed to look at that different. The areas in your life that you upset about is called maturity, brother. You changing your ways. You're no longer surviving. You have survived, and you got to let go of the side of those rails because you're afraid to walk in the water. And life is forcing you to let go. And that's the issue. Because you want to stay with the identity of complaint, safety, and being in your feelings right here and mad and all this. But no, this time you forced to take action. Now you got to be about what you know to be about. And that's the beef. Because you want to stay in safety. And your safety and meaning you know good is pushing you out in the water now. And now you got to swim. And now you got to stand on everything that you know. And that's what you're scared of. Because you don't trust in you that much to even stand on something. That's the issue. Now
I
you're
do.
forced
I
to
stand on it. I stand on it. I.
see it, Rob. See him. No, I stand. He is not
I'm
finna be
no.
correct.
I'm standing on what you talking about, Coach. I'm with you.
No, no, I stand. No, I stand. He is not finna be correct.
No, Coach. I'm saying I'm riding with you. I understand. I got some work to do. I got some work to do.
The first thing you're gonna stop doing is saying you got work to do. You are not a damn science project. I keep telling you this. Stop talking like that about yourself. How about you
Well,
stop working on yourself and accept who you had to become because of it? It wasn't your fault that this is what you was given. This is what you became. Because I'm gonna tell you why. You was given an identity that you didn't agree with, but you was forced to have. And that's what happened with all us as kids. When we acted this way, we got punished for being this way because they wanted us to be this way. But that's not who I wanted to be. And because there's a consequence for being you, you have to now be somebody else. And now you have outgrown your mask and you don't like it no more. Because now the person that you are was only filled with consequences. You're being the real you now, and that person only had a bunch of consequences. So now that you're sitting with you, you only see problems with you. That's why you're judging all of this, because you have the same voice of the people who gave you the consequence for you being you. You're seeing the same thing that you think they see. And your mask is over with now. And that's the issue. You have to live your truth. And your truth was full of consequences. So you can't hide no more. You have to be vulnerable now. And that's the issue. But you keep saying, I'm working on this. I got this to do. I got that to do. You're judging you the same way you was rejected and became. That's what's going on, man.
Coach, I'm telling you, I am vulnerable.
That's
I,
it.
I said, he's talking about, I am vulnerable.
I do. I do. I be. If my wife would say he vulnerable. He talk.
Like I say, maybe you need a one-on-one session.
Maybe he do.
If you know what I mean, people.
I think that's I think he's protecting his ego. I think he's protecting himself in here because there's too many people looking.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm saying I'm 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 good. I don't care what people think about me because opinions is like ass. I mean
Oh,
buttholes. Everybody got one. So that I'm not worried about. I've been like that forever. I've been called ugly from childhood. It don't bother me. I'm Gucci.
That's not something you should be conditioned to be okay with, though. That's the
It
issue.
don't bother me. That's
You you'll be,
opinion.
but you
Can't
became
change
no.
somebody's
See,
opinion.
see. Now we're finding this. See, you're saying it casually. You don't understand. That's you shouldn't be okay with that identity that you just became numb to. You're still functioning with that identity. You still see you as the people who was calling you that. You have that same identity. I'm telling you this. It don't bother you now because you learn to live with the fact that people think this about you. But here's the
Yeah.
thing. Because you matured with it, just because you don't smell it on your shoe no more, don't mean that it ain't in the grooves or the crevices of your soul. It's still in your shoe. And that's the issue.
Well, I mean, because the way I see it is like this. I have my opinion of people myself, so it might not be a good perception, you know.
But you
So
never went back and changed how you viewed you. That's the issue.
I'm made in God's image, how He wanted me to be. So I'm
That's all
content. I
good to
love it.
say. That's all
I
good
love
to say. But you don't really believe that.
it. Yeah, I
You
love it.
you believe it's a thing, but you're not really believing it's a thing. Because if you was made in God's image, and there's no way you be judging yourself the way you are. If you thought you was made in God, like you think, tell that to somebody else.
I mean, like I said, everybody has opinion of how they think of person look. So
Here's my thing. But guess what? You have learned to grow from that. Because as a kid, you wasn't okay with that. And as a kid, we don't know something is wrong with us until other kids point it out. We don't know we got an issue to other people point it out because we think everybody got the same thing we got going on. And the more and more you do it, you begin to look in the mirror and believe what you heard. And you begin to make yourself be that. And then you stop giving a damn about how you see yourself because regardless of whatever you do, people are going to still see you the same way. You begin to believe that. And then you turn and grow an identity from that, which makes you angry, bitter, hurt, low self-esteem, no self, and it makes you react all the damn time. Like slap a teacher.
man, look, okay, say, why is we still okay? So I got it though, coach. I got it. I got it. I got it.
But here's the thing, though, that I need you to really understand. This is how you update. Let me help you update. Let me show you how to reprogram. Somebody married your ugly ass then, if that's the case. So somebody don't believe about you. You see how you change your narrative now? Because I don't care what people think about me. What difference? Somebody married your ugly ass, and somebody had kids from you. Somebody let you do it to them raw. Raw. I didn't care about what the kids are gonna look like because of it. Half court shot. You hear? Somebody let you do it raw and looked you in your face when y'all did it. So clearly, it's true all the way. Somebody liked your ass.
G, G, I'm finna say something and you finna really start laughing. Baby, I just want to thank you for doing the comments. G don't know you in here and you seeing and hearing it.
It's love though.
That
Somebody
was a
married
good one
your
though,
ass.
baby. That was a good one. He got you though.
No, that's what I'm saying though. Like somebody like your ugly ass. Like, so what are you talking about? What difference does it make?
See, like, see how you just saying that? Like, I'm being honest. Back in the day, I get hot in the mug, man. Let's get it. Come on,
But
man.
when I'm doing it, I'm using your narrative against you. So you're using the word that this is what people say. Well, clearly everybody don't think that. You just got married. You married. That's what so I'm using your analogy of you and showing you this. Okay, cool. I don't care what people think. They think I'm ugly. I'm only saying that because I know you thought it and you believed it. And every movement you make was based off that. That's why, and I know for a fact, bro. When we kids, we digest that and become something because of it. So I know for a fact you believe that. But what I'm saying is, if this is what you think about you, fine. Well, guess what? Somebody like you, I had a big head and big nose for almost 41 years. Well, guess what? I got children and all that. Somebody like my big ass head and my big ass nose, and then married me. Somebody like me. These people got people all in my inbox talking crazy. So somebody want my ugly ass. So guess what? So I'm lying to my damn self then. Because them very same people that said it's very ones in my inbox talking about, you looking good. I know. What are you talking about?
Straight up. I know.
So we change the narrative. Change the narrative. You still got the outlook of how kids had, and you trying to and you speak. Every person you see is a reflection of the kids that judge you, and you are the counter to what you heard. So you became the guy that counters what people think about you. I don't give a damn what people think. You only say that because people you believe and gave a damn what they thought. I'm trying to get you to get on this side of it. You became something and created it after you believed it. I'm trying to get you to act like you never heard it before. And what difference does it make? Because somebody married you for life. Somebody has decided to look at you every day for life. And your narrative is still what people think. Change your narrative because your reality is different. Your reality don't mimic this dude that you think that people say you were. Somebody let you do it raw, my boy. And didn't care about the
sometimes I'll be wondering.
And didn't even care about what the kids are gonna look like or none of this.
Gee, that's why I'm saying sometimes I wonder.
Well, you can wonder to yourself all you want, but somebody believes something different. Somebody said I do to you and took nice photos. I saw your pictures. Nice.
Exactly.
So you have been talking to her and she been telling you stuff. All right, baby.
She hasn't been talking about I seen on y'all page.
No, that's what I had to get you. I had to get you.
Don't mean nothing. No, I'm just telling you, like, that's what I'm saying. So guess what? Regardless of what, there's some, and that right there is more than enough reason why you look at it and say, this woman must see something that's outside of how I see myself. That's why I married her, and I didn't make a bad decision. This is why I honor her. This is why I'm loyal to her. Because at the end of the day, somebody married me regardless. That sees me better than how I see myself. And that's your truth. Tell me I'm wrong. Because if it was up to you to say I do to you, you'd have been like, get the hell out of my face if you had to marry you. Because the way you talk, you wouldn't marry you, would you?
I would.
You would marry you?
Yep.
You in a relationship with you now, and they're talking about I got some work to do. You don't
No. I ain't in a relationship with me. Oh, no.
That's the issue.
I'm in a
just because you married don't mean that you ain't supposed to have a relationship with you, because she's going to feel the reflection of your relationship with you, period.
What you mean defense again? Wow, wait, oh my God.
You is on defense though. They not lying. They see it. They see it. You see what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, listen. We just a karate dojo, and everybody in here know how to look. You see, this is why I tell my squad to come with me, because they showing exactly what we learned. And I'm not saying they didn't already know this, but they came to a place where they felt safe, and then their personality show up. Now they showing you how they rock. That's what we do. We're a unit. We deep too.
Man,
you see how they roll?
See boy, my laptop finna stop. See, oh yeah, man, this right here, this is. Yeah, I gotta go. I got some work. I mean,
tell yourself whatever.
I'm trying to. I do. I got some work. I gotta work on.
I just need to learn me some more. Say that. I'm learning me. Quit saying you got work to do. I got to get to know me better. Say that. Because imagine somebody coming in your life and telling you, boy, you got a lot of work to do. Boy, you got a lot of work to do. How does that sound? Boy, you got a lot of work to do. And they didn't even get to know you first.
I do.
And you see what I'm saying? They didn't even get to know you first, and they already judging you. Boy, you got a lot of work to do. Eventually, you're going to snap when you keep hearing somebody judging you like this and don't even know you or took the time to get to know you. That's what you're doing with you. You didn't even take the time to get to know you and tell all this work you got to do. You don't even know you yet. How is that fair to you to come in with somebody, you bringing you into your life, telling you everything that needs to be fixed? First of all, get to know me or get out my face, because that's what your body is doing. Boy, you don't even know me to be judged. I'm finna make this hard for you then. That's like coming in as a stepdaddy setting rules for this kid. They don't even know you. I ain't finna listen to you. Get to know me first, sir, before you get to try to. I understand you got my best interest. I get what you're saying, but get to know me first and see who I am, because I don't know you, and you should know that it's not gonna be easy if you keep doing this. So that's what your body is doing. This stepdaddy coming in trying to tell it what to do, and telling it's wrong. I got work to do. First of all, nigga, you don't know me. You ain't grow up with me.
And I understand though, Coach. I do.
Do you get what I'm saying when I say that?
I gotta change the words I use. I know.
There you go. Adjust the word, not change. Adjust.
Adjust words.
Adjust the word. Adjust.
Yeah, see.
Session right there. Good grief.
That was a good one.
God damn.
You know what? Why y'all do me like this?
Good grief.
That was Coach making it hard.
Okay, tell yourself whatever. Tell your story. It's all good. Tell yourself whatever. It's fine.
That ain't fair. You do that online. That ain't fair.
Okay.
It's not fair, Coach. You do that online, you be like, whatever you want to tell yourself. That's not fair.
Whatever you want to tell you, fine. Because I get it's the process you got to go through. I'm not finna get in your way. But 2 + 2 still gonna be 4. But go ahead and tell yourself something.
Man, yeah, Coach. You know what? My battery gonna die. We gonna have to get off of here. I know my wife's fingers hurt.
Now this was fine. I appreciate it. I appreciate you having me for the 3rd time. I don't mind this. I'm a fan of y'all, man. Like we family. I really rock with y'all. Hard body. You understand? We're gonna do an in-person one soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Already. I rock with you. I am always learning more.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. That's life. To know something is to know nothing. To know that you don't know anything makes you allows you the ability to learn everything. So that's it. But let the thing that you learn be something that you find out about yourself. Just wake up in the day and say, show me me today. Show me the me that's causing me not to function the way that I want to. Just show me me. And watch what you see about yourself by the end of the day. Just do that every day if you want to find out who you are. Just start there. Show me me. Show me me.
Okay.
Show me me. That's stopping me from being who I want to be. Show me me. And you're going to see a reflect. Something going to happen. And regardless of whatever happens, you're going to have the attention span to look at yourself and say, why did I just do that? You ain't going to blame them like you normally do. You're going to see you and why you did it. It's going to be like, what the hell? That's how you're going to start taking accountability. They said, I'm with it. Part 4, part 17. I don't give a damn. I'm always showing up. I show love. I don't care.
Oh no, we in a minute it's gonna be something extra, and you gonna really be. I'm gonna get all the weight off me.
I get it,
Rich. You know what I'm talking about.
I got you.
I'm gonna go, and then I ain't gonna have to worry about it for a little while.
I get it. I respect it. Whatever. Again, tell your story. I get it.
See?
What you want me to do?
At least you ain't playing the song with the. Oh man, that's when it's really bad. I'll be like,
in the arms of an angel.
Yeah, I'll be like, oh man, he didn't just do that. Yeah, that's wrong. And then he put these glasses on, and then he started talking real, like. Why y'all getting him started? There you go. Why y'all getting him started?
But I'm telling you, brother, whenever you just be serious about this thing, everything will begin to change. But you must take yourself serious and allow yourself the opportunity to make the proper transition to where you want to be in the destination where you want to be. But you must first understand that you're there right now. It's all about what you tell yourself. You understand? Everything in this life is about what you tell yourself. That's why I say tell your story, because you have a story to tell, young brother. You have a story to tell, and it's okay. But everything that you're going through is based off what you're telling yourself. Always remember this. Everything is neutral. Nothing is what it is. It's what you're telling. So if this is what you want to tell yourself, fine. But you're only going through what you're telling yourself. That's it. You're only living your thinking pattern and your belief system. That's the only thing you're living. And if you keep believing this about you, you're going to go through what you believe. So life ain't a problem. Your belief system is. It has everything to do with your confidence level and your self-esteem and your faith. But you're going through what you believe. So you can't fight the outside world because it's an inside dialogue that's making the outside world. So imagine fighting something outside of you because it's what's going on the inside of you. You out here outside. Who breaking in my house? But the intruder is already in your house. Imagine chasing the thing out there and it's really laying up in your bed eating and stuff. That's how that works. So going outside when the person is inside your house is mind blowing. Like they say, that's wild.
Yeah.
So remember that it's not about what's happening. It's it's what you're feeling. And everything is here to show you something. Everything is about a deeper meaning. Everything you go through is to show you something that's attached to your ego, to show you either what you like about yourself or what's being exposed in you. And that's what trauma is. That's what struggle is. That's what problems is. It's reflecting the identity that you're trying to either run from or have to accept. Everything. But everything is neutral, brother. Nothing is what it is until you say that it's something. Nobody is something till you respond to them. You make people valid. You make people relevant. So how you making somebody relevant and then getting mad at what you made relevant is wild to me. But you made it relevant. Other than that, if they was just a nobody, just ignore them and they'll go back to their natural state. But always remember this. Everything and everybody is doing exactly what they're supposed to do in your life, in y'all life. Everything is going the exact way it's supposed to. Now, you either have to accept that reality and pivot the way you should or keep going through what you're going through. But there's nothing that you need to change that's going on around you because it's happening the way it's supposed to. And you just need to see your internal dialogue about what's going on. That's what needs to adjust. What you say to yourself about what's going on. And then it takes care of the next moment. But everything is happening for the exact reason that it was designed to happen for. Bottom line. You understand? There's not everybody is doing exactly what they're called to do. That brother that betrayed you was supposed to do that. These people who crossed you were supposed to do that. The people who hurt you were supposed to do that. Because it was to show you your reflection of you and how you see yourself. Because why are you attracting people in your life that will do such things? And why did you not know that was going to happen when you know what character flaws look like? Why did you not know what that was going to happen? That was supposed to teach you intuition and discernment. Your intuition and discernment is heightened through pain. Why did you not know that? Why are you not using your intuition and discernment to see the BS a mile away? You know how you see somebody else's BS? When you know your BS, because they're only a reflection of you. That's why you can't see yourself unless you look in the mirror, because everything is vibrating from out here, from in here to out here. And it's looking around like this. But you can't see yourself for a reason because everything is first person view. It's just like a video game. Everything is first person view. But guess what the thing is about a video game? Everything and everybody that's in that game is there to support either where you're headed or stop you from getting to where you're going. Okay. But the beautiful thing about that video game is it was already designed for you to win. So the fact that you got the game is beatable. But you must know that. But you know how you're beatable? When you put the game in, you don't get to say what you're going to do with the game. You let the game show you what needs to be done. So you can't go in this game with playing Mario Brothers, and this is Madden. No. You have to play football. And that play don't work, get another one. That's how that works. But you don't keep running the same play. You're going to keep losing. That don't work. You got to adjust in life. She said Gucci is listening. They're coming right there. They got me. Yo, Gucci is my look. I told you, bro. I got some headphones. Hey, these people here funny. Hey, she is off the chain. That was wrong. You talking about Gucci is? That was Jackie. Her comment went up. Boy, she was wrong for that one. That was a good one, though. But do you understand what I'm saying? I always remember that. That video game that was made in your life that we call life was already designed for you to win. When the creator put you on this earth, it already gave you everything that's designed for you to win on every board that you're on. On every board that you own. But you have to let the game show you what needs to be done, rather you thinking, oh, I know what to do. You don't know what this game is about to be. Okay, that's when you get out. How many times have you heard that playing the video game? Yeah. No. You can't keep doing the same. Eventually, you got to learn. You got to stop for a second. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you don't get to say, I know. No, it's when you know what to do next, because the game had to get you out in the beginning. And you know what to do now because you put too much dip on your chip and move too fast. You had to end that board and start over again. That's how life works. Too much dip on your chip. You know what happens? You ever notice something about Mario Brothers? If you go too fast, you'll be out of the frame of the screen. And by the time the screen open again, one of them turtles will bite you. Because if you go too fast, when you go too fast past that video game, you always notice you don't move so fast that the thing ain't even showed you the rest of the board. You already on it, on the TV. And it's already, that ain't even showed you the rest of the board, and you out already. Because you move too fast instead of taking your time to let the board show you what was coming. Then you move. But we move too fast because we in a hurry. Because you hurry up trying to beat the game instead of learning to play it. It's the process that we love. Never mind the results. I love playing the game. Because after you beat the game, then what? Yeah. You want to start over because it's fun. You got to get you another game. So it's the process that we love about the game, not the ending result.
Facts. That's facts.
You dig? So there you go. But everything is what it is because you said so. Let the game evolve. Let the day evolve. Let your life evolve. Let the minute evolve. Let the second evolve before you try to get an identity to stop it. You dig?
And so that's tearing me up. They tearing me up.
Look,
y'all, players mess up too.
Players mess up. Mess up. So there we go.
Yeah, man. I don't want my deal to die on us. I got 10. So yeah. I definitely gotta get you back on here. I'm make sure I have that special thing here so that it'll be off me. But yeah, man, y'all got anything before we get out of here? Jackie, quit calling me Gucci.
She said you were.
She talking about now y'all wipe your shoes off and clean up behind yourself before we leave Gucci house. And come on, man. I can't say nothing. I'm gonna be quiet.
You said you did say you were Gucci.
I'm gonna start being quiet. Gucci man. Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all got something to say because they going in on me. I can't watch.
No, I'm good, bro. I appreciate you coming on, man. We have to get part 4 popping.
I'm with it, man. I told y'all we can go up to part 20 for all I care, bro. I'm with it. You understand what I'm saying?
We're gonna have to figure out a way to put a twist on this next time. I'm gonna figure out something.
Do your thing, bro. You know how this go. You know I can handle anything. It's all good.
Okay, we gonna see. I think I might be able to do something, catch G off guard. You know, he might not be able to. Yeah.
Tell your story, brother. If that's what your mind is telling you, believe it. I know that's right. And allow the imagination to go. If you think it can catch me, allow your imagination. It's fine. I get it. See, you see how I don't be in people's way? I let you be who you are. I'm gonna show you different, but tell yourself whatever. You see what I'm saying?
Oh wow. Who is J. Cole? Rob, you J. Cole?
I don't know. They crazy.
They going in on. Oh man, you know what, Coach? I can't wait to get back on your live because I'm not gonna be quiet from here on out.
No, it's all good. I may go back on live real quick just to thank the people for coming on. I don't know yet.
Y'all go over there. I'm gonna be over there. Just don't be bothering me. Let me make it. Y'all got me enough.
Word.
And I'm sorry. I'm learning. I mean,
I'm learning is just fine. Because you allow yourself the ability to learn when you say it. So that's fine. But when you say I'm working on me on fixing this and because ain't nothing broke. And you're learning that you're not broken. You just never brought light to what was dark. That's it. And once something comes to the light, it can never go back to the dark. And you have to deal with what you just put a flashlight to. So it is what it is.
Okay. So I'm learning. So
there you go.
I want to thank everybody for coming in. Thank you, Coach G, for coming in and and I guess listening to me, as you say, tell my story.
Right on.
Uh
Right.
y'all, man, y'all go over there to TikTok if you can. Uh let's go be quiet in the comments and see Coach G before we turn in. I gotta be at work at 3. Rich, you,
Yeah,
Coach, anybody, cause I'm
nah, I'm
finna
good.
get
I'll tap in on the live too.
okay. Well, Coach, you got something you want to say? We're gonna be over there. I'm finna
I
go over
appreciate
there with you.
I'm probably on there for like 30 minutes. I don't, I put too much energy out for the day anyway. So I probably on there like 30 minutes and just thank the people who came and thank y'all. Again, I appreciate what y'all brothers is doing. And this is always about brotherhood. I'm not the type of person that hang with nobody. I roll dolo. So at the end of the day, if I find people that this is my third time doing this with you, so that's a compliment to the energy and the space and the people that y'all are and the men that y'all are. So keep doing whatever y'all doing. And at the end of the day, bro, I don't care how high I get and what God send me to. I'll always be, if I'm available, whatever you need me, I'm here. I don't care what my name get big or not. When you need me, I'm here. And so that's just that. You know what I'm
That,
saying? But I appreciate the space that y'all in. I appreciate y'all letting me and my family come in and to y'all homes or whatever. I mean, we just had a cookout because we all family. You just cooked on the grill. You let us come to your house. You know what I'm saying? And there it is. Y'all always eat at my damn house. So, at the end of the day, it's nice to eat at y'all's for a second. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that go, man. But I appreciate the love. You dig what I'm saying? And that's all that is. Word.
I already will say, man, y'all meet us next week. I don't know what we having, but y'all
that
stay tuned. We gonna be there. Yeah, it's going down. We up out of here. It's your boy K Jizzle,
boy Rob Rich.
and we out, baby.